This week begins the next phase for Arizona in the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, we're heading into the first full week with COVID restrictions lifted. This weekend, a bit of a mixed response. We saw some packed bars and nightclubs. Kind of seemed like the virus was no longer around. Still, other businesses are keeping precautions in place, requiring masks and spacing customers out.
All new at 10, our Mike Pelton shows us how the community is responding as some families begin to venture out of the house more.
Well, this is the first weekend since the governor did away with most remaining coronavirus restrictions on businesses. Still, we found some people driven outdoors by the warm weather, not just the relaxing of COVID rules.
Today has been very good, very fun. It's been very hot.
Enjoying a ride along Tempe Town Lake, Jackie and her family soaking in the sun. Easing COVID requirements, perhaps a motivator to venture out more.
Somewhat. Maybe the weekends, and then during the week, just stay home, follow protocols.
And even a trip outside still means they'll take a mask.
We still take precautions, hand sanitizer. We think that's very important,
On Sunday afternoon, sporadic crowds along the water. A mixed bag when it comes to masks.
Today we forgot the mask, honestly. Normally I have some in here, but I forgot it. But I also carry on my little hand sanitizer on my fanny pack.
While the sunny sky drives people out of their homes, it doesn't mean we are out of the woods. University of Arizona Associate Professor Dr. Joe Gerald does note improving coronavirus conditions, but writes in his latest modeling report, quote, Arizona is transitioning from a period of substantial risk to one of moderate risk. While continuing small improvements are possible, it is becoming more likely that improvements will stall or reverse owing to more transmissible variants and or further normalization of business and social activities.
Came out here to paint.
Sylvia Yamas enjoying painting in the park, about as adventurous as she'll get during the pandemic.
It doesn't change. I feel like I'm gonna still be home most of the time, but it's nice to come out.
And come out to weather in the 80s because who knows, that first 100, perhaps not too far away. In Phoenix tonight, Mike Pelton, ABC 15, Arizona.